Okay, so Ty Lue basically answered the question as why did he took Russell Westbrook out of the fourth, as well as the OT overtime in the game between the Denver Nuggets. Now, Tyronn Lue said, quote, the team was in a good rhythm without Russ, and he wanted to continue that rhythm and energy throughout the fourth and overtime versus the Denver Nuggets. Now, let's just face facts and face reality. Russell Westbrook is basically a two guard disguised as a one, and the Los Angeles Clippers desperately need a point guard. They need a traditional point guard that they can dictate the offense and have that the traditional point guard basically infuse the offense and get everyone else involved in games. And let's just face facts. Russell Westbrook is a two guard. Russell Westbrook sometimes it's like point guard by committee. Russell Westbrook might become the point guard. Kawhi may, insert himself as point guard. Paul George may do some point guard duties, as well as everyone else on the Los Angeles Clippers. But they desperately need a traditional point guard, and it's definitely not working as far as them still continuing to find a point guard. I feel like when they signed Russell Westbrook, they knew going in he's not a traditional point guard, but he can help the team. He can help the team in other avenues. Now, I've said this for the longest. Russell Westbrook is an ISO player who needs the ball to contribute to a team. Now, as far as Russell Westbrook putting more W's than losses on whatever team he's signed to, that's another story. But, having Russell Westbrook with the Los Angeles Clippers add another dimension as far as someone else they can probably go to as far as scoring. I feel like ultimately Tyronn Lue is going to do the same type of strategy that the Los Angeles Lakers did when they had Russell Westbrook, what Darvin Ham decided to ultimately do for the Los Angeles Clippers and Russell Westbrook, which is basically let Russell Westbrook come off the bench and give you whatever type of energy he can give you offensively. He's still sort of athletic. He's still an ISO player. He can still attack the basket, as well as he's questionable at the mid-range, but when he's hot, and he's definitely an eyesore as far as the three-point range go. But still, he can also help you contribute in other avenues besides scoring. He can somehow, in certain situations, get the other players involved in the offense. Sometimes he can do a defensive play. He can still rebound the ball slightly, but in Russell Westbrook's prime, when he was with the Oklahoma City Thunder, he would always get triple doubles. I think the triple double days are over with. But as far as him coming off the bench, giving you some quality minutes, Russell Westbrook can still continue to do that. Would not surprise me none if Russell Westbrook finds another team in the offseason that is interested in Russell Westbrook. I feel like there's a few teams that could possibly need the services of a Russell Westbrook coming off the bench. Russell Westbrook, when he was with the Los Angeles Lakers, he was a candidate for Sixth Man of the Year. I don't know if he's still going to be a candidate for Sixth Man of the Year with the Los Angeles Clippers. As far as the Los Angeles Clippers, winning a playoff series in the postseason, that still remains somewhat of a mystery. Now, if you talk about the other LA team, the Los Angeles Lakers, I think they got more concerning issues like the status of LeBron James, how long LeBron James is going to be out, as well as if this team, even though they have the right pieces, is this team going to be in the play-in tournament? Okay, they're still struggling and hovering somewhat around the 500 mark, but having Russell Westbrook with the Los Angeles Clippers, slightly, make their odds a little bit better. It makes them it adds another dimension to the team, but I feel like they're too heavy-handed with ISO players when you already got Kawhi Leonard, when you already got Paul George, as well as the remaining players on your roster. They're in that ISO player category. They're kind of heavy-handed that way. They're still needing a point guard that can feed the offense with the remaining players. I think it's going to be point guard by committee with the Clippers through the remaining season and the postseason. But I think when their postseason is over with, when their run is over with, they're going to really try to find a traditional point guard. Do not be surprised if they get one off the street in free agency, or if they make a trade. So that's what's going on in La La Land with the Clippers. Guys, tell me what you think. Rate, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys on the flip side of things. Deuces.